Good morning, Mr. and friends. My name is Miti Chandra from class 11 Social 2, number absent 22. So today I want to tell you about my first draft essay. The topic of my first draft essay is a homeless, or we can say it tunawisma. Orang yang gak punya tempat tinggal. Do you know about homeless? How many people are homeless? Of course, there are still very many people from foreign countries like the United States. Many tourists from other countries come to America, and most of them review that America is not as beautiful as we imagine. Jadi kayak Amerika itu nggak secantik yang kita bayangkan. One of the reasons beside the trash hanging around is that there are lots of people who live on the sides of the road begging. Some are under the bridge and many more around them. Jadi banyak yang tinggal di pinggir jalan, tinggal di bawah jembatan, dan sebagainya. Oleh karena itu, Amerika nggak sebagus itu. Bicara tentang itu, kita bandingin di negara Indonesia. In our country, Indonesia, there are many homeless people like that. The definition of homeless is a person who does not have a stable or decent place to live. People living on the streets, moving between temporary shelters, including friends' houses, family and emergency accommodation, living in the private boarding houses without private bedrooms of sanitary security and so on. Okay, now the topic is homeless this time. I'm discussing more in the direction of how to deal with or overcome homeless, which aims to help people around to have proper housing and basic needs, which can affect the rate of progress of this Indonesian nation. I give more or less about 5 ways or 5 solutions to overcome this homeless scare, untuk mengatasi masalah ini. First way, we need the name of effort, action on the spot by the local state government to provide them with facilities such as free education, whose main purpose is to educate them, provide knowledge, and instill a sense of enthusiasm for those who are homeless to be able to move out of their zone. By giving them this education, they can be self-aware, and in my opinion, and several other articles on the internet. This is an efficient way, because basically they don't get our education of course, because they don't have enough money to pay for this service. Yes, what I can do. The money for a place to live is not sufficient, especially for other additional costs. Therefore, by giving them free educations, they can learn with ease because they don't have to spend money to pay for the education. This is one of the supporting factors for the homeless to be interested in learning because it's free. Jadi buat menarik perhatian mereka itu kita memberikan dengan cara gratis, memberikan pendidikan itu. With us providing access to this free education, they can get basic or general knowledge that all humans should know. So homeless people don't miss their mindset by them. With general knowledge, they can get a new way thinking about any object or technology what they can currently think. Dia bisa memiliki pengetahuan umum dengan tanggapan apapun yang dia lihat di sekitarnya. And did not know before, this new knowledge for them can pull themselves out of their homeless zone and create their sense of awareness to find their own way to respond respectively. But even though the nature of the education that we provide to the homeless is free, of course there are also disadvantages to this activity. By providing education for free, this can make them underestimate the material profit because it is free. What's more, many of them have the same mindset, i.e., just want to be able to survive even though it doesn't change. And they all think that the education that is given free of charge to them is education that is not or less worthy. Kekurangannya, banyak di antara mereka mikir kalau pendidikan yang diberikan gratis ini nggak berkelas karena diberikan secara gratis. Sebenarnya nggak gitu, justru sebenarnya kita ngasih ini gratis karena biar mereka bisa belajar tanpa membayar. Okay, the second step is to make an organized effort. Either talk education rather than aim to clean up the streets by selecting all homeless people to be accommodated or placed in our package or any other place that aim so that they can all get a decent place to live. With this step, the main goal is to determine the qualification of bigger trams and those who enter our package can be cared for and their lives are not abandoned as before. Then the government patrolling police and bring the homeless people to a temporary shelter for selections. The main purpose of the selection is to keep them safe so they don't live on the sides of the road and so on. Jadi jangan sampai di antara mereka ada yang tinggal di pinggir jalan lagi. After that, also by us putting them into an orphanage, they can meet the responsive families who are looking for them at any time. They can be returned to their parents or to their hometown or handed over to court or health service. Then the second step, langkah yang kedua, is to make our organized effort, either through institutions rates that aim to clean up the streets by taking all homeless people to be accommodated or placed in orphanage and any other place that aims so they can live a decent place to live. With this step, the main goal is to determine the qualification of bigger and trams, and those who enter orphanage can be cared for and their lives are not abandoned as before. Then the government Satpol PP can bring the homeless people to a temporary shelter for selection. The main purpose of the selection is to keep them safe so they don't live on the side of the road and so on. After that also, by placing them in orphanage, they can meet their responsive families. And next, the third step, namely the importance of social assistance from the government law for free. Okay, again, just start from small things like giving them gift, all that will certainly help meet their basic needs, in my opinion. Because the gifts comes from the government or law, it will certainly convince them that what is the gift will definitely be protected, safe and not endanger themselves. Giving small gifts such as clothes, food and drinks, of course they will be happy. Something as simple as this will also be welcomed happily by those in need. Back again, that their main goal is to be able to survive. By providing their needs, we are indirectly helping them to support their main goals of survival. The fourth step, help them by teaching them education and starting health guidance activities. With us, we can instill in them the desire to live a healthy life, creating awareness of the importance of physical and psychological health. From small things like bathing, brushing teeth, wearing clean and proper clothes. Kita mengedukasi mereka buat bisa menjaga kebersihan di tubuh mereka, seperti menggosok gigi, menggunakan pakaian rapi, dan sebagainya. Sehingga mereka bisa hidup lebih teratur karena penampilannya. And the last one, and the fifth step, langkah yang kelima. Advocate for policy change that prioritize the needs of homeless populations. It is essential to advocate for policy change and that prioritize the needs of individuals experiencing homeless and support sustainable solutions to housing instability. Okay, maybe the 5 steps that I can give to overcome the homeless problem. And the most we can do it is the government, because I think the homeless can obey official institutions such as laws and so on. Jadi kayak kalau bukan kita yang mengurus mereka, ya siapa lagi? Kita sebagai orang yang melihat itu harus bisa saling peduli dengan orang-orang di sekitar. We as ordinary people can only give a small things like a food or basic needs. If not starting from us, then we will. Kalau bukan kita, siapa lagi yang bisa peduli pada orang-orang ini? Okay, just until this time my first draft essay. So thank you for Mystery and friends who can see this video. My name is Mr. Chandra from class 11 Social 2, number absent 22. Thank you.